All right, good morning, traders and investors. Welcome to the Before the Bell edition of wealthdome. We got major stories here today. So, earnings, market plunging, and upcoming earnings. But first things first, let's take a look here. A couple of news. Boeing plan maker swings to quarterly profit on unit sales. Strong deliveries. Perfect. Exactly what I was expecting from this stock. And also we're going to do a couple of trade setups here. Let me just adjust here my volume. All right. Okay, so that's one. Who else? So as you can see, the market was just didn't know what to do yesterday. So you're currently seeing the pre-market. This is the pre-market setup. Now, one company already reported earnings from today's earnings, and that is United Health. So we have today, before the bell, United Health, UPS, Boeing, NextEra Energy, RTX. What do we have here? American Airline Group, GM, General Motors, United Pacific Corporation. I don't know this one. Northrop Grumman. Oh yeah. Ooh, interesting one. HCH Holdings and JetBlue. And then after the bell, we have Texas Instruments reporting earnings. So that's one of the major ones. Seagate Technologies and Nextracker Incorporated. Okay, let's jump to a couple of interesting things here because United Health, this is the first one. United Health reported earnings and the stock just plummeted here. This is the pre-market. Let me just measure this. So from here to here, it's at 18, almost 18. Let's call it 18 because as soon as this opens, it's going to just vomit 18% plunge of the stock at the earnings. And let's just take a look at what the heck just happened. So here's the news. Health insurance shares dropped due to disappointing Medicare Advantage rates. Exactly what I was expecting, exactly what I was warning you on this channel. A couple of months actually back, I saw an interview, and after that, I sold all of my shares. I traded the stock on technicals a couple of times, but I knew that this moment will come, and this moment has come, and it's almost time to buy UNH. So the story here is, let me just check this. What else do they say? UNH adjusted 2036 profit forecast came in slightly ahead of Wall Street viewers. So higher expectations, and those expectations were shattered. Insurers may introduce members premium due to law rate increases. So they're done. They're done for now, and this is going to take really long until UNH is going to come back from this. So I wouldn't touch this stock for a long time. I would rather see clear recovery. Sorry about that. Clear recovery for this stock in order for me to reinvest in it. So let's do here a Fibonacci. Although this has almost nothing to do with it, but let's just do a retracement. It is from the lows to the last highs. It is only a, what do we have here? 61% retracement. So if it comes down in the 78% retracement, that's where I would love to add some more shares to UNH. But for now, they are done. So after the earnings report, I wouldn't touch this stock at all. Okay, let's go to a couple of good news. General Motors core profit rise on higher demand for SUVs, pickup trucks. Perfect. Let's see what the stock did. General Motors Company, and it rose. Okay, do not touch it. Really good news. Jumped up there. It's not at all-time highs, but I was just going to let the market open. Let's see what it does. If you see a good enough pullback, maybe add to it. But General Motors is not out of the woods yet. So let's see. A GM rises 2026 profit outlook on strong U.S. truck and SUV sales. Quarterly profit rise 30%, top estimates, despite EV challenges. There are no EV challenges. Come on. Dividend boost 20%. Ooh. approved 6 billion share buybacks. All right. So let me just think about this really quickly. If this stock has a pullback, I need to buy it. And this is simply because they have buybacks. GM maintains EV strategy aimed cost pressure. Okay, let's see. Reuters, General Motors rise its profits outlook to 2036. Blah 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 blah. Okay, rise profit. Perfect. So if this has a pullback, I would love to have some shares because they're going to do buybacks and they're just going to go higher. Okay, they're going to, after they announce the earnings, they are allowed to buy back their own shares. What else do we have? Yeah, Google. What do we have? Google. There we go. So Google troubled by EU move to help AI search rival access services. What? Okay, so Brussels, January 27th, Reuters, Alphabet, Google will be given guidance by European Union. Oh my God, if the European Union gives Google guidance, it's the end of Google. The European Union should give guidance to anyone, not even helping blind people cross the street. I swear to God. So the European Union antitrust regulators on how to help online search. Oh my God, they're telling Google, they're trying to help Google with their online search. The king of online search. The European Union is going to help them. To help online search rivals and artificial intelligence developers access its services and its Gemini AI models. The European Commission sides on Tuesday. Okay, Google has a long face. I'm sorry, I have a cold and I'm woo. Google has long faced criticism from rivals who say its market power gives it an unfair advantage. Well, guess what? They're the best. This is what happens. So if they're the best, you know what? The European Union wouldn't be that let's just say that opposed to BMW or Volkswagen having a fucking monopoly, would they now? Okay, so come on, European Union. They are looking to the US Digital Markets Act to give them the leg up. The company rejects the allegations. Today's whatever. So that's a nothing burger. It's just nothing. Let's see what Google stock is doing. So GOOGL. That's the Google A shares. They're higher, so they just said, you know what, European Union, go somewhere where there's darkness, and yeah, and we're not there. Okay, next news outlet here, Alphabet shares surge as strong AI. Okay, so that's it for that was the major news actually. That with Boeing, with GM, and that with United Health. United Health is just having some problem. Let it go. So. Earnings after hours will be tax instrument, but I'm going to close this. Let's just take a look. And after tax instruments reports earnings, I'm going to come back with another video. By the way, today is the day where I will release the very first video in my stock investing for beginners course. It's going to have 16 or 17 episodes. Definitely check it out. It's the full course. It's free. It's on YouTube. Take it. Love it, like it, and share it with others. So let's take a look here at the major indices. S&P futures up 14 points here. The NASDAQ futures also up. So we're going to see maybe just a pretty good day in the market. Don't forget Wednesday, we have the FOMC meeting. It's basically going to be a nothing burger. All the expectations are that they're not going to cut rates, and they're most certainly are not going to cut rates, but whatever. Okay, oil rising once again, 89 pips. US gas having a little bit of pullback. I don't think we're out of the woods here. I'm looking to get long NG. Wait, what's the? Where do I have it? UNG. Let me just take a second. UNG. If you don't want to, no. Not if you don't want. Do not trade the futures in gas unless you have like a lot of money, because they will rip you apart. You listen to me. Do not trade the futures in natural gas. Gold is ripping higher here, and silver, well, doing exactly the same thing, up 7.94%. So silver up 8.2 points, gold up 68 points today, and copper hanging in there, really hanging in there. I don't know what copper is going to do here. I think it's going to wait and then have its next leg up. So want to buy some copper shares. Maybe this is the opportunity. Not financial advice. Bitcoin having a pullback, Ethereum having a pullback. Perfect for me in order to sell some calls against my position. Okay, so I would say let's take a look at Texas Instruments, the XN. Where's the stock right now? Ooh, nice. So they're going to report earnings, and I don't know. You know, it's already has had its leg up higher here. Man, I will just leave it alone. What I would do is check this one off. AAPL. AAPL. There we go. Apple. Apple is about to report earnings, and they're reaching out here from oversold. I bought some Apple shares. You might consider doing the same thing. Not financial advice, but just some thoughts here. Throwing out some thoughts. Maybe it's time to buy some Apple shares. Also, maybe it's time to buy some Meta shares. Meta also having their earnings in just a couple of days, on Wednesday. Perfect. So, Meta, Apple, and AMZN. Looking forward for these little fellows. Nothing here is overbought. They could get overbought after the earnings. That's not a guarantee. You may lose all of your money, so take care. One last thing. MSFT looking really juicy here. Really, really juicy. Added to my Microsoft shares a couple of days back. I'm kind of expecting this to have its next leg up higher. If not, I'm going to buy more shares. That's it for me. Check out, stay tuned, because today I'm going to release the video, the very first one from the course. And stay tuned for tomorrow for another update. So until then, I wish you